Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here. Welcome back to episode 47 of the road to 10,000. Last two episodes have been kind of a mess, so I'm going to record this one on the day that it's going out for a little bit of posterity and cleaning things up. There's been a few recommendations last few episodes in the comments. One of them was basically use Link, because I've mentioned a few times how much I hate him. And I believe someone in specific asked me to use an inside drifting bike once again, because I've talked before how they're super unviable. So I went with possibly one of the worst setups you can create in the game, with roller tires, a shitty non-master cycle bike, and yeah, we're all green, we're going, and we're in a lobby. So right off the bat, this episode is gonna get started real quick. Doesn't seem like too many interesting people. I don't recognize any of them at the very least. Let's hop into some Sherbet Land, as we are in fact using the D-pad once again in this episode, so it should be to our advantage to use, you know, to get an icy track such as that. Although it really doesn't fucking matter for me, because I'm fucking using Link on a stupid bike. I wish sometimes it didn't have to count down the full way every time we got into a lobby, but that's a fucking fairy tale land where people actually pick their tracks on time. Doesn't happen too often. As in the last episode, I tried so hard to explain so many very complex things, and I did all of it poorly, and none of it was even correct. Methanol, as Gumi pointed out in my comment section, is not actually what causes your brain to function differently while you're drunk. It's actually a chemical that makes you go blind. So, you know, this lobby looks pretty good. There's a couple high-ranked people. That Bolo guy chilling in the bottom right there, that's my buddy Brandon, who I'm actually in Skype call with right now. I just can't hear. I see him smiling. As I end up burning out right away, there's a lot of Blue Falcon, and I'm on tilt controls, which means I gotta do that. Okay, we're back, boys. Starting a little bit behind, and Link on the bike is not gonna make this easy to catch up, because as you can see, hopping does nothing. I'm hopping right now. And it's just looks like Dan doesn't know the proper route to go. Holy, this is so difficult, man. If you want to limit someone's ability to play this game, force them to use inward drifting bikes, and they're immediately awful. Holy shit. Alright, we're already climbing though, as we end up getting a single green in whatever place we're in right now. Did not mean to throw that, but ooh. Okay, that was that's just straight up it's just unfortunate. As this lobby actually looks pretty good. I would love to be able to race in it without a shitty setup. There appears to be a lot of Blue Falcon, which doesn't necessarily mean that the people know what they're doing. But it generally means that the people aren't complete trash. So, especially considering I saw like a Morton Blue Falcon up there, a Dry Bowser Blue Falcon. And yeah, we're not actually doing too bad considering our setup and the few stupid things that's happened so far. As looks like the guy in front of me has pulled triple reds and is refusing to throw them. If you could throw that last red shell, that'd be great, dude. Don't let me pass you yet. Oh, okay, good, you threw it. Let me just go right over this, and I'm somehow in third with triple shrooms. And man, being able to hop in this game is so crucial, not just obviously for speed, because fucking fire hopping, but also to just be able to like reposition yourself. If you're like, I don't know, it's very, very useful for positioning yourself properly on corners. Alright, if I could not slam into the back of this Morton, that'd be great. As in fact, what I think I'm going to do is take this super fucking slow way. If that red shell would not hit me, that would have been fantastic, because I'm probably not going to finish third anymore. Unfortunate. Fourth is a lot better than I thought I would do. Holy shit, dude. The first lap and a half of that race was a complete disaster, but look at all these Dry Bowsers. That's actually incredible. So we got two golden wheelers in here. Ugh. It just feels dirty playing with inside drift. It's so bad. Brandon's flipping me off in the Skype call. True. I was tempted to include like his audio and then my audio, but considering nobody actually knows who he is and having him as a guest, last time we had a guest it was Gumi, and it didn't go too poorly, but I feel like it kind of detracts from the episode. just a tad bit. So the episode, the whole series is supposed to be basically a decently high level player playing through Mario Kart 8, showing off different techs and shit on different tracks. And like I said, I feel like having multiple people in the Skype call would detract from that, but we'll see. I actually like every track that is up here right now. We have a 1 in 11 chance of me getting Wario's Gold Mine, which is the only track I would not like to play. We actually end up getting Bowser's Castle, which if you've ever followed the series before, you know I'm quite a big fan of. I appreciate the track. Yeah, look at these lobbies, though. The last 2 episodes we've had, or last 3, I suppose now, we've had really good lobbies. Like this one specifically has a couple really high rank people, and then the whole rest of it is 8,000s. So, all right, I am somehow in first place. Holy shit! How long will this last? God, the turning is so weird on this, and you can't hop. Why can't you hop? It's so absolutely awful. Also, I'm using Link, so I just hate myself constantly. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, I appreciate the whole Triforce every time you trick Link, but if you could just shut your mouth while you do it, that'd be fantastic. I don't really want to hear from you. Okay, so I just went through the road there. That was neat. Is that red shell coming for me? Nope. Okay, how am I in first? Can someone I don't actually know. I've mentioned this before, but just neutral hopping, just straight hopping up and down. Before people discovered sliding in the game as a technique, that was the old tech for maintaining your momentum. So like you would get obviously super mini turbos and then just fuck my life. You would neutral hop to maintain your momentum as opposed to slide. I don't actually know if that works on bikes. Like obviously you can slide. You cannot hop at all. And I don't know if slides actually help maintain momentum on this thing, or if neutral hopping only, or if any of it works at all. Like I said, I've never tried to use one before, so, and I had no reason to ever look it up or watch someone else who does use one. So just do yourself a favor and don't ever use an inward drifting bike. Very unsure as to how I've maintained second in this lobby. That's another thing from the last episode when I was drunk. I'm very vocal about the fact that I believe I'm better than everyone. Like, very vocal about that. Like, telling people to snap their Mario Kart 8 disc in half and cut themselves with it. It's quite funny looking back on editing, but if people don't realize that I'm joking or don't, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. What happens when you're drunk should really stay. Unfortunately, when you record videos, it can be funny, but it can also get really ugly. So, regardless, less we talk about that, the better. I missed that, but it should not be a problem, as we still somehow come first on Bowser's Castle. What a joke. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's, like I said, there's a high percentage of dry Bowsers in this lobby, which is cool because he's a cool fucking character. But what the fuck? Never seen so many dry Bowser Mortons all in the same place. Oh man. As you know what? I feel obligated every time Wild Woods comes up just to pick it because I love the track. I believe we've played it in the last 2 episodes. Oh, I should probably mention right now, congratulations to Wolfie. I mentioned in the last episode while we were racing on Wild Woods that if someone went through and added up all of the red shells that appeared in that episode, I would give them that channel box feature. He went above and beyond. He like added them all up, did like track by track stats, like red shells per minute, etc. There's another person who I've watched who did a Road to 10,000 series. Sorry for bumping the mic there. Called Milbyful, and draw a little bit of inspiration from that series, although not as much as you may think. Regardless, he actually had someone go through and do that like every episode. Like he did like a spreadsheet on like Corel Draw and shit, and like kept track of so many random stats. And I'm just thinking like, I don't know. That was probably the coolest thing about his Road to 10,000 is that there actually was a person out there who went through and did all of that. So the fact that somebody did it for one of my episodes just kind of like blew me away. I'm like, damn, that actually just makes the dream so real. Because yeah, some of them are kind of interesting to look at. Like Wild in the Woods, I got shit on quite a bit. Animal Crossing, I got shit on quite a bit as well compared to the other 2 tracks in that episode. Meant to throw that backwards. I hope I don't random green myself. I just about fucking did. As once you get used to this awful setup, it's not impossible to front run. It's just, it's less fun to play the game, to be honest. Like, the whole reason you play this game and enjoy it is because it's just fun to drive. It's fun to do the hops, the techs, learn new things every time. Like, oh, what if I do 3 left hops here? Blah blah blah. Oh, what would happen if I throw an extra drift in here? Is that faster? So, like, obviously most of the tracks have been maxed, so if you want to know exactly what to do, just go watch the world records. But okay, thank you, Dan, that was impressive. But just in general, like, to fool around by yourself and just kind of figure out track strats and stuff, it's quite fun to drive in this game. And driving inward drift kind of takes away all of that, because really, dude, I cannot believe that just happened to me. Please don't hit me, Red Shell. Okay, good. Please don't hit me, Red Shell. Awesome. Out of my face. As it looks like we're unfortunately going to come 6th. Because of a little bit of bullshit on lap 3, but Mario Kart 8, dude, what can you do? I ended up losing a point for that. That's disappointing. It's disappointing. At least the music is kind of pretty at the end. But yeah, driving in this game without the ability to hop, slide, it just, it just doesn't feel right. It feels slow. Mount Wario, Cheeseland, or Super Bell Subway. If I get Mount Wario on this fucking combination, I might just rip my hair out and never play the game again. So I'm gonna save my Mount Wario karma for later. I'll go random. We haven't played Cheese in a while either, so I'd be okay with that. But damn it, I think we're gonna get Mount Wario. Oh, we might not. Come on, keep going, keep going. No. All right, gonna have to try to play Mount Wario on the fucking Yoshi bike as Link. It's not gonna be fun. It's not going to be a good Mount Wario experience. Someone named God Loves You. Thank you for the reinsurance, Mr. Canada Alberta man. I appreciate that. If God truly loved me, he would not have forced me to play this track. Look at all the blue falcons. I feel at home. This is what we should be seeing in high-level lobbies. Like, just nothing but what you see in front of me. Heavy characters on blue falcon. Alright, so me and this Tanuki Mario have already fucked up because it's a front run track, and well, we're not going to be able to front run because we burned out at the start. Alright, so I already have coins. If I can get that guy, perfect. Okay, his race truly is over. I've never, yeah, that's really difficult to do on inward drift, believe it or not. No slides. Dude, this track sucks on inward drift. How do people play this? How do people actually enjoy playing inward drift? I don't get it. Okay, 8th place, chilling. Thank you, guy, with your green shots. Fantastic. I really do appreciate that. As it's true that knowledge of the track does come before. Yes, true. That's. It's about to say knowledge of the track should trump at least half the lobby. Those who, you know, got off to a poor start or whatever. No. Who needs knowledge of the lobby when the best player and it gets hit random greens? It's so pathetic watching people try to hop on bikes. It's like, you know when, thank you, you know when you're dreaming, and this actually I can say with certainty is what happens. When you dream, your brain tries to inhibit your legs and arms from moving as much so that you don't hurt yourself. So this is why when you try to like run in your dreams, or if there's a scary monster or some shit, and you try to run away from it, you feel like you won't, your legs are like molasses and it's really hard to run. The reason for that is because, like I said, your brain tries to limit your movement so that you don't fucking get out of bed and start running through the house asleep. I was so close to actually, you know, just easier. Can't even do Mount Wario hops. I can't even attempt them because a bike can't hop. Even though I can't even do them, my favorite part of this track is still just attempting Mount Wario hops every time. And if you can't do them, the track ain't too fun, is it? Just getting passed by everyone at the end here. Look at this. People are just blowing by me like I'm standing still because this bike is so pathetic. Alright. That's going to be the only episode I do with this setup because it's hard. It just isn't. It's like, I wouldn't even say it's hard. It's just not fun. Not viable to the point where it's not fun. So thanks for the suggestion, but go fuck yourself. I might try Link in the next episode as well on a more viable setup. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next one.